Now I'm going to replicate 3 times. Should I do it now or later? We should better to replicate after assigning all the loads. After defining everything, every members, every beams and slabs, and then after defining the loads, because the loads will also be replicated. Now, assign loads. Here we have, in normal stories, we have dead load 1.5, we have live load 2.0. Okay. Now assign them. And we have also 6 kilonewton per meter loads over the beams. Okay. Now let's do that. For example, we are in, let's select XY, okay, and select all the beams. Okay. Now I selected all the beams and slabs, but I'm going to assign load to the beam. But first, we should better to define load patterns. Now that is default load. Now I'm going to define G load. G. Its type is that self-weight multiplied with 0 because self-weights will be included in this G loading. And new load pattern. We have Q. Can you open the door? Now we have Q. This is live load. It is not important actually for now. This is not big deal whether it is dead or live. Let's select live and self-weight is 0. And we are going to have an earthquake loading E. Okay. It is quake loading at the load. We have G, Q, and E. Okay. Now I'm going to assign this loading over the beam 6 kilonewton per meter wall load to each beam. I selected all members and assign frame loads distributed load. Frame distributed. And I'm going to include this one to G. Okay. Forces, gravity direction, uniform load 6 kilonewton per meter. To all the walls. Now, when I click on this beam, you can see the load here. It is not shown here, but they are assigned. Or let's click on XZ plane, you see. In XZ plane, I can see the wall loads. In YZ plane, I can also see the load. Okay, now I'm going to assign slab loads. Select all members, or you can click on. Okay, I selected slabs, all slabs, or you can separate this, select all slabs. Click on this one, this one, this one, this one. We have 4 areas selected. 4 areas selected. Now here assign area loads. What is this one? Uniform, sharp. Okay, uniform. What is the intensity? For G, we have 1.5 meters, 1.5 per meter square. Okay. And again select all slabs. Assign area loads, uniform. And for Q, I'm going to assign what? For normal stories we have 2. For normal. I'm going to change this later for the roof story. This should be 2 for 2. Okay? And when I click on slab, I can see the loads here. Okay? This is object properties. We have G and we have Q here. Okay. Now all loads are assigned. All model beam, column, and slab definitions are made. And now we can replicate them. Now click on Control A. Okay. Control A selects everything. Selects everything. And now from edit, replicate.
Okay, replicate it only one time. Because the columns are different one time.
Yes, we can change them later. We can change the columns and loads later after creating all the models. Now we are going to make a linear replication. In which direction? Z direction. What will be the increment? Increment data, number is different. Increments, dz is different. dz is the distance. These dx, dy, dz are distances. But number, we are going to write number here. Let's see the here. We have defined this one, 1, 2, 3. So we need 3 more. Therefore, I'm going to write here 3. Number will be 3. I'm going to replicate it 3 times. And dz will be 3. 3 meters. dz will be 3. And okay, you see everything is here. Let's see the extrude view. Here, let's see the extrude view. Okay. And also the loads are also copied. Now let's click on this slab. You see this slab. The properties of this slab is loads. You can see the loads here. And click on this beam, for example. Loads are also replicated. Everything is replicated. But these columns, some columns are different. What are they? S1 will be different and S3 will be different in third columns. S1 is this, S3 is this. In order to see S1, we need what? YZ plane. On YZ plane, the columns at these corners should be S1, 3. Now, click on here, YZ. We are in YZ. And these columns, this one and this one, these two will be what? And also these two will be S1, 3. Ters mi yapmışız biz bunları ya? Bu daha kalın oldu bundan. Tamam, göstereceğim bir tane. S11, what is S11 modify?
Yok hocam bunları doğru yap.
Hayır, S11 30 olacak. 25 30 olmayacak mı S11? 25 35 olacak pardon. 25 35 bak yanlış yapmışız. S11
S1 25 35 değil mi hocam?
yanlış oldu. S11 nedir?
Doğru hocam.
Doğru bu.
Burası 1 zaten.
1
Bura ne? 1-3 ne? 1-3'nin kesti ne? Ona bakalım. Define 1-3. Doğru.
Doğru hocam.
25 35. Bana mı öyle geliyor? Daha kalın gibi göründü de.
Sol taraf bize göre biraz daha kalın.
Bunlar daha kalın.
Aynen hocam onlar kalın.
Bakalım bir şeyleri yazdırsın. Sections'ları yazdırsın. Ha bunlar S1'müş ya. Biz yanlış düzlemdeymişiz ya.
Ha ondan hocam.
Ondan öyle olmuş.
Yani tam tersini diyorsun.
Ha. S3 yok. Ha S3 varmış. Biz tuttuk S3 bana S1 3 yok. Yanlış yaptık. Bunlar S3 2 olacak. S9, S3, 3 var. Tamam. Şunlar da S1 trio. S1 trio. Now let's see the extreme view. Okay, now let's go.
Aslında hocam yanlış yapmamıştık. Sonradan yapmamız gereken bir işlemdi bu replikate yaptıktan sonra.
Tamam.
Alttakini aldık.
Yok yok dur. Şimdi S1 1-3 atladım ya, yanlış yere. Okay, now everything is okay. We change this S1 and S3. What else do we need to change?
Hocam
We need to change the height of the first floor. Height. Okay. How can we choose this height? What is your suggestions?
edit grid datadan yapamadık.
Yes, we can try that one. Edit grid data. Okay. Modify. Okay. And height Z. Select this one -1. And glue to grid lines. Also, we need to select glue to grid
Kesin
lines.
işaretleyelim.
If you do not select this one, your beams, your columns will be shortened. It will not extend. Glue to grid lines, okay? Okay. Now you see, this is now 4. Okay. Now this is okay. Our building is okay. What about
Şasi yükünü değiştirmemiz lazım. Roof.
yes, we need to change roof, also roof loads, and we have to assign fixed supports here. Okay, we have to assign fixed supports. In order to see all joints here, click on XY, and XY equals Z equals 0. This is XY. Extrude view. Now, where is Z? XY. Okay, XY plane Z equals 6. XY plane Z equals 3. XY plane Z equals 1.
Aynen.
Now select all things here.
Aynen.
You see all joints are selected. All joints. And assign restraints. Fixed support. You see fixed supports are assigned. And we need to change the roof loadings here. Let's go to X over here. Click on this undeformed shape and go X, Y, Z equals 9, 12. Okay. Select all slabs and
Replace.
assign area loads, uniform. For G, what we will have 1.5. We are not going to change G, but we are going to change live load. Select Q, and this will be not to 1.5. And replace.
Aynen.
Click on replace. It is by default replace, but if it is not, you should click on replace and then OK. Now, in order to check, control the loads, right click on the slab. This is, you see, object area information. And loads, you see we have G 1.5, Q 1.5. Click on this one also. Loads G 1.5, Q 1.5. Okay. Now what else? Okay.
Şu an tamam mı?
This is our model is now complete. We defined everything. Okay, columns, beams, slabs, loads, everything is complete. Now we have one more loading left. It is quake load. quake load. Now these loads are calculated from equivalent static analysis. These loads are calculated from or in Turkish eşdeğer deprem diyor. I'm not going to go into details of this method, but these forces are calculated from not these moments. These moments are due to eccentricity. Okay? Moments are due to eccentricity. These moments. These loads, Fx, Fy, in x direction and in y direction. And they are calculated using the period of the structure and soil site and location of the building. Okay, now let me explain this one and then I will do it. Now this loads, this loads the loads depend on what? Depend on soil type, and location of building. For example, in first zone, second zone, etc. Now we don't have zones actually. We have a map, location of building, and period of structure. In x direction and in y direction. What are periods? Period means vibration periods, titration frequency. Now we need to do this. We need to actually define. Let me write an explanation. In order to see the vibration period, we need to define masses, mass sources. This is very important because if you don't have mass, you will not get any period, any vibration. You must have mass. And where this mass comes from? Mass comes from dead load and also some part of live load. Okay then. Now let me explain this in next. Now let's take a break and then make a dynamic analysis. 10 minutes break.